From the heart of Orlando, Florida, a place where the tangerines are just so juicy. You are listening to the most electrifying show in media, A Neighbor's Choice. And I am your neighbor, David Gornoski, and welcome again. Welcome to my neighborhood here in Florida. So glad you could join me once again. I am excited about this show. This is going to be another adventure, another learning excursion, a time in which we will come together as neighbors. We'll put aside all those outdated ideas based on groupthink and focus on courage, the courage to rethink outdated ideas that don't solve us, ideas that are based on bureaucrats and power plays and cronies trying to keep their piece of the pie still going. We're not going to be interested in those ideas here. At A Neighbor's Choice, we are about getting things done. And we have a jam-packed show because tonight I'll be speaking with Amy Pova. She is a great friend of mine, and she is the founder of Can Do Foundation. She was one of the leaders behind that beautiful clemency that got all kinds of attention, where Kim Kardashian and others were able to help Alice Johnson receive clemency from President Donald Trump. She was one of the figureheads behind the scenes helping to push momentum for her for many years. And so she's going to tell us about her work in that area, as well as other things that she's involved in to help many other people like Alice Johnson, who are in prison sometimes for life for a nonviolent, victimless act. And so we'll be speaking with her. And we'll also be speaking once again with my friend, Dr. Wei-Ping Yu, one of the top physicists at Kennedy Space Center here just right down the road from where I am live right now. He'll be speaking about some groundbreaking insights that he has learned, things that even have to apply to medicine and disease that he has learned through his discoveries in physics. Again, Dr. Yu is someone who is rethinking the boundaries of what's acceptable opinion within the narrow confines of outdated groupthink. And so together, we're going to say no to fear. We're going to say no to blame games. I know each of us have people in our lives that always encourage us. They build us up, and they're there for us when we don't believe in ourselves. And we need to take time to think about those people. And if there's someone right now, I'm sure there's someone you can think of in your life who, when no one else believed you could do it, when no one else believed you could win the game, when no one else believed that you could accomplish what you did in your work or in your field of study, they did. When people doubted you because of accusations levied against you, they stuck with you. And I want you to think about that person, visualize them, and be grateful. I want you to say thank you to them in your heart, in your body, and realize that it's the people behind the scenes that are not always looking for the spotlight that really make the difference when we try to do bold things, when we do bold things in the workplace, when we do bold things in our family life, changing bad habits. There are people out there, and we all have them, that they're always that quiet voice of encouragement. They never stop believing in you, and they carry you through the finish line. And I want us to think about those people right now, because those are the people that really changed the world. Those are the ones that when 20 people said, no, your idea is not going to work. That technology, that'll never work. Oh, that new product, that'll never work. That one person says no, and they say, it will work. I know you can do it. And that carries you over. And that's what's so important. On A Neighbor's Choice, we are dealing with people who really changed the game. I've been blessed and fortunate to be able to develop a very interesting Rolodex of thinkers who are changing science, changing technology, changing medicine, and they're just working hard, and they need people like you to help them get the word out about their message, because they're not in it for spotlight. They're in it to actually solve big challenges, and that's what we need in this world. We don't need the same blame games. Oh, let's have Washington solve medicine. Let's have let's tax the rich more. Let's take from them so that we can try to feel better about ourselves. Those solutions are never going to be the key to solving our problems. So if you want to be a part of the discussion today, it's going to be jam-packed with all kinds of new insights. I can't wait for you to hear them. Call us at 407-916-5400. That's 407-916-5400. And I know also, at the same time, there are always those haters that they always tell you, I don't think you can make it. Or, and I know we can all think about someone right now. Maybe they're a boss. Maybe they're a manager at your job. And they're always kind of giving you a hard time and dumping extra hardships on your back. I know everyone's had those moments. Maybe you're in one right now. Or maybe it's someone that's just always a family member or someone who disagrees with you politically, and they're always calling you names and making you feel like you're not good enough or that something's wrong with you because you think differently. I want you to think of that bully. I want you to realize, put that bully's name on your lips right now and just say, I forgive you, blank. Say it with me. I forgive you, John. I forgive you, Sarah. I forgive you, whoever that is. I just forgive you because I have the power to, and because the universe has given me all authority to do that. God has created a reality in which we can have freedom from fear, freedom from anger, freedom from self-doubt and mental prisons of victimhood and all those kind of things that pollute our hearts with the media and all the noise we hear around us. But if we decide to choose to forgive these people, pardon them, because they don't know what they're doing. So right now, take this time with me. Pardon people who have come into your life and they were just motivated by fear or hurt or pain. Someone picked on them before. Someone told them they couldn't do it, and they built it up, and they want to channel that energy onto you. Just pardon them. Because when you do that, it gives you power. It gives you courage. It gives you the strength you need to solve things that you didn't even know were possible. And so in the work I've done, I've been on the top pages here again, once again, Daily Caller and WorldNet Daily and Townhall, Finance, and all these different major publications around the world that are picking up my articles. And you can also go to my YouTube channel. If you type in A Neighbor's Choice, YouTube search for A Neighbor's Choice and subscribe to my channel. I've got interviews with some of the world-class intellectuals who are challenging bad ideas, big government, big business, and they're just rolling up their sleeves and facing old ideas and saying, no, we can do better than that. And so we're going to be talking to those people too. We don't need Bernie Sanders' Medicare for all. Look, I don't want Medicare when I'm an older person. I don't want it now either. I mean, if I'm trying to find a way that hopefully they'll let us opt out when I'm a senior myself, because I don't want the product that's on tap there. We don't need to spend trillions of dollars with one-size-fits-all monopoly-based medicine. That will never solve the problems. That's like dial-up internet for medical care. We're past that. That's slow. It's clunky. It won't work. We're moving to the future where we can have solutions using free market and skin in the game, where we can solve big problems like cancer and things for cents on the dollar, for pennies compared to the hundreds of thousands of dollars that the outdated government-regulated system provides for us now, for things like cancer, disease, diabetes, so forth. We don't need to be locked into those other ideas. We can solve them ourselves, folks. So just a second, you will find out how Alice Johnson was able to have a successful clemency because of President Trump. You're listening to A Neighbor's Choice. I'm David Gornoski, News Radio 102.5 WFLA.